welcome to our video presentation. My name is Timothy Apolo. My colleague name is Benny Francis. We are PGDE students of the University of Goroka. Our video presentation is one of the assignment, EDY 533, Introduction to Educational Psychology. We are given this assignment task to do a video presentation. And our topic for this video presentation is psychology of public speech. Before I emphasize or outline the introduction part, I will just briefly define psychology and public speech. Psychology is the scientific study of behavior of individual human being and the mindset. And the public speech is the communication process between the speaker or presenter and the audience. With that, in this video presentation, we are going to share you the 5 basic principles or techniques which we as a teacher we can employ to deliver to our students in any events such as educational seminar, social events, and any other seminars or speeches that which you can use this psychologically the 5 basic very important principles or techniques to deliver effective and very important message to your targeted audience. The number 1 is the audience analysis. Our audience analyze your words and the presentation. And number 2 is the incorporating storytelling in your presentation. And number 3 is the visual aids. For example, providing projector or any other means of visual aids to get attention of the audience to give the information. And final one, we call delivery. That's number 4. The voice. It is very important that your voice has to be high, not low, but just in the middle, to make sure that what you are delivering will be captured by your audience. And number 5, final one, is the self-confidence and belief, and that's very important thing. Self-confidence and belief is the very important point that you as a speaker to stand confidently in the front of your audience to deliver the effective message to your targeted audience. With that, I will hand it over to my colleague, Mr. Benny Francis, and he will emphasize more on the 5 basic principles and techniques of psychology of public speaking.
Okay, the 5 fundamental principles and techniques involved in preparation of the public speech or presentation. Number 1 is audience analysis. Understanding your audience is very important. You have to do a research to understand your audience, know their background, their level of knowledge, their demography, the population in which you are presenting your speech to, know their age group, whether they are children, they are young people, or middle-aged or old-age people. You have to know this. Understand the demography of your audience is very important as well. And you have to understand their sex, whether they are male or female, their gender. And you have to understand also the races or their ethical backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, and any other thing that is relevant for you to understand about your audience. You have to understand those things before you do your presentation, because this this will help you to gain confidence and be able to present effectively, and your presentation will inspire your audience and leave a lasting memory, and the audience will enjoy your presentation. That's the audience analysis. That's point number one. And number two is the incorporation or incorporating storytelling in your speech. Incorporating storytelling is a significant principle to apply in your speech. The best part to incorporate storytelling is during the introduction segment of your presentation. When you introduce your presentation with a story, it will help your audience pay close attention, and it will also help your audience to relate the story with the topic. As a presenter, you have to make sure that your topic and your story are aligned together, so it won't create misunderstanding with your audience. So when you, from time to time, when you present, you have to refer back to your story and recap on your story to help your audience relate the information, and they will be able to understand your presentation clearly, and it will last in their memory, and they will enjoy your presentation. So incorporating your storytelling, and the best part to incorporate the storytelling is during your introduction of your speech. That's number 2 point. Number 3 point in our presentation, or the 5 basic principle of presentation techniques involving public speaking. Number 3 is the use of visual aids. When you use visual aids in your speech, it will help your audience to be able to visualize the information, and they will be able to understand through the visual aids, the use of visual aids such as PowerPoint presentation. It can be diagram, it can be a flashcard, it can be video, and some other things that you can be able to deliver message through the use of visible images or visible aids that can support your presentation and be able to deliver the message effectively to your audience. This will help your audience to remember the information you are bringing across, and it will have a lasting impact in their ability to understand. That's the use of visual aid. And number 4 point, the principle or technique is the use of vocal delivery. It is very important as a presenter to be able to deliver your voice. Your voice needs to be delivered with a high tone. The volume of your voice must be clear, and it must be heard by all your audience. The people in as your audience, they can be able to listen to your speech or presentation. The pitch in which you are talking, the pace in which you are separating your sentence after sentence or words after words, it must be slow, or not really slow, but it must be clear enough to be understood by your audience. So your volume must be clear, must be high enough that all the people can be able to listen to your speech and be able to understand, because the aim of you presenting is to make sure that your audience listen and understand what you are saying. It's very important. You cannot say anything and it's not clearly heard by your audience. So as a public speaker, you have to prepare and have container of water is very important. It will help you to clear your throat, and you can be able to present clearly as your voice can be heard by your audience. So that's number 4 point. It's very important to consider this vocal delivery as well as you prepare for your presentation. And final, or number 5 technique or principle that can be applied in your presentation, or can be develop is the role or level of confidence. You have to have self-confidence. As a presenter, you have to have confidence. It's very important. Lacking confidence is the thing that most people experience. So to build your confidence before you presenting, the basic tip I can bring across to you is you number one, you have to prepare. You have to prepare before you present. You have to know your topic. You have to do your research. You have to prepare yourself. And number two, you have to plan, outline what you are going to present. Summarize your presentation, your speech. Can be a bullet point, and you have to present what you have prepared. By doing this, because you are prepared, you will look for an opportunity that will give you chance of demonstrating or presenting your speech as a speaker to your audience. So once you have prepared your presentation, you will be in a better position to express yourself clearly and fluently, and your level of confidence will be high, and you will look forward to make presentation. You won't be nervous because you are confident. So the role of confidence in public speaking is very important, and it's a skill that needs to be developed. As the social psychologist Alfred Adler theory has expressed, it has stated that psychology, self-confidence is the psychological disease that is affecting human at this time. Most humans were being bullied or abused when they were little kids or since infant. So from there they develop this psychological effect in their life, and it's affecting them. And when, as a human being, we grow up over time, this effect of demoralizing or affecting our level of confidence, this impact is like a disease that is within us. So the theory of Alfred Adler described the psychology as the level of confidence as the disease that affecting people. So the level of confidence that affecting people is the disease since infant, and it's the life disease that affecting many people, and most people don't have confidence. So that's why the psychologist Alfred Adler has identified this and described psychology as disease, regardless of whether many people are adults, regardless of their financial status or their backgrounds. The effect or impact of self-confidence, level of confidence, is in every individual since the infant effect of the psychological disease that's affecting their level of confidence. That's number five, and it's a very important thing that it's a very important skills that need to be developed by every people who to make a speech or make a presentation to everybody, their audience, or who, especially those who are trained to become teachers, to apply to their students. They have to have confidence. To have confidence, they have to practice over time. It will become part of their training, part of their skills, and they will be able to present their speech, their lesson with effective outcome, and they will be able to achieve the objectives of their lesson because they have confidence, and their confidence makes them to present this lesson effectively. So I think that's five of the most significant principle or technique need to be developed or need to be taken note of as an individual, whether you will become teacher or you will become public speaker. You need to have those five principles or techniques. So I think that's 5 of them I've shared with you. So I will stop here. My friend will come and address the summary of this video presentation. Thanks.
Finally, to conclude this video presentation, as my friend has mentioned, it is very important to understand the basic principles of psychology. Psychology play a very important role in our daily life, especially in any settings, industrial, educational settings, or any background. It's very important that psychology play an important role in our daily lives. As to speak in a public, you have to master these 5 basic principles, as we already mentioned and we are already. That will help you to make a good, outstanding speech to a targeted audience. As we make this video presentation, we also recommended the public, whoever want to make a speech, also they can use a whistle. Just all simply means that you can use your body parts or any body parts to make a presentation to get the attention of your audience. Finally, but not least, for us, the teachers, especially in PNG context teachers, we are mostly we are not confident to speak in public. We only representative go and do public speech on behalf of us. So as a student, I am challenging and even challenging to my colleagues to utilize the importance of psychology to make a public speech. In order to make a good public speech, it is very important to understand the psychology background. Then you will know and deliver the importance. Thank you. That brings us the end of the presentation, and if you want to get more information to this video presentation, you can consult the references that we attach with the synopsis. You can go consult there to get more information. Thank you very much for your time, cooperation, for watching this video, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.